Hi guys, it's me again. I normally use my channel for singing, but I love to talk. I mean, I can talk for days. So, I just figured I'd try doing some videos, talking to y'all. And if you all seem to like it, then I'll continue to do it. So, what I'm going to talk about today. Oh, Merry Christmas to everyone also. By the time you get this and see it, it probably is not going to be Christmas, of course. But anyways, so I want to talk about how I lost my daughter to prematurity. My daughter passed away. I was 15 years old and when I conceived my child. I found out that I was having problems with my pregnancy. I was sent to a specialist, and they told me the same day, like, well, look, we're going to have to put you in the hospital. So at 15 years old, I had to plan a funeral. I mean, I was 15. 15-year-olds don't plan funerals. Like, this was crazy for me. I held my daughter as she died in my arms. Like, I felt her jerk and shake from where her nerves was dying. And I was only 15. So, I really believe that I'm a strong person because of this. Because something like that, and especially at the age of 15, really takes a toll on you. And while I was in the hospital, I had doctors tell me, oh my God, like, you're asking more questions, and I guess what they were trying to say is you're more of a mother at the age of 15 than we have grown women coming here with 3, 4, and 5 kids that end up with one child that's premature and very, very sick and has to, be put in the NICU. But I don't really have much to say about it, which is shocking because I talk about my daughter all the time. I really love my little girl. Now it's been 5 years since my daughter has passed. I'm now 20 years old. And I'm okay. As y'all can see, I'm okay. It's hard because her birthdays come and the day she dies come, and I mean, like, today is Christmas. And it's been 5 years since my daughter has passed away. So just think, she would be 4 now, about to be 5 this coming next year, 2012. And I can only imagine the Christmas, I probably could have gave her the Christmas she would have had. But it sucks. But she's in heaven. And I mean, with the economy now, how horrible things is, so much cruelty in this world, why not be happy for my child? Because she's in a much, much better place. So I have people here and there that look at me like I just couldn't be you. I just couldn't be you. But I love my little girl. And I wouldn't go back in time and not go through what I went through, because your experiences, they make you who you are. It's just something for me to take something from and learn from it. First of all, I was young and had no business getting pregnant to begin with. But things happen and they don't always go the way we plan. So, I guess basically I'm saying all this to say that life is really too short. And I know there are other people out there, and I really hope somebody who's been through this, who's experienced this, is listening. And I want you to know that you're not alone. You're not the only one that has lost a child. I know there are people that are much younger. Older than I am, or that I was at the time, that are probably 30 years old or whatever, married, you know, have 3-4 kids, but ended up, you know what I'm saying, losing one to prematurity. And I went through it at 15, and I'm okay. And I want you all to know that you will be okay, that your little girl or your little boy is in heaven with God. And in heaven there is no troubles, there are no trials, there are no tribulations. Your child won't have to want for anything. And it's a tragedy, but, you know, you always have to take the good, you know, the good from everything that you go through, because there are always going to be things that you're going to go through anyway. So slowly but surely you will get up. You will be okay. And I'm here to tell you that. So I hope that in some way my video was soothing to you all that have lost a loved one. So if there's more that you want to know about what happened, comment, send me messages, follow me on Twitter, tweet me. I'll be sure to put the link to my Twitter account at the box in the bottom, so that you guys can ask me whatever questions, because my daughter's not here. My daughter's not coming back, unfortunately, and all I have is memories. All I can talk about, you know, is what happened. And if my story would, you know, benefit you in some way, then I don't mind telling it, if there's anything, you know, that I can do. So that's my kind of my story, basically, of losing my daughter at 15 years old. I was only 15 when I got pregnant. My daughter lived 4 days. She had numerous problems, from her brain bleeding to liver problems, because all the systems in the body, all these organs work together, and if one breaks down, then another one breaks down, and it just caused problems on top of problems. So I basically had to decide at 15 years old to pull the plug on my daughter. Hardest thing to this day that I've ever had to do. Hardest thing emotionally, anyway, that I've ever had to do. So once again, I just hope that in some way I was helpful. Thanks, and I love you guys.